Hey folks, Damon at Greenhorn Gardening. Here we are at the Mad-Man LAbz, what I call Mad-Man LAbz. About to do another experiment. Went fishing a couple of days ago. Didn't have time to, didn't fish for very long, but had some couple of fish here. Really too small to eat for those of you across the pond. We got 2 catfish here and 1 bluegill, female bluegill, or sunfish as we call them. Some people call them brim. And didn't have time to clean them, don't really want to eat them. So guess what we're going to do with them? Earthworm in there. We are going to bury them. You know, I'm a big advocate of buried compost. So we're going to bury some fish. Now, the Indians used to do this when they planted corn and whatnot. There we go. Right, get back over it. And that's it. There's a lot of wild dogs in this area. They'll probably dig that up. Some cats around here as well. And so we'll just dig that up and just leave it like that. It'll eventually just break on down. We're just going to see what it'll do. Weeds here we need to pull up. We're still kind of prepping for the autumn garden here, but just going to have some fun here. This is incredibly easy. Man, this is so easy. This soil is just so easy to work with. I've been working with it a long time now. And hope the camera isn't too unstable for you. But again, I'm not really worried about the roots of these other plants. All of it needs to come up anyway. Again, we'll just, there are people who will dig a whole trench and just put a whole bunch of dead fish in it. Cover it all up and then see what it'll do. I'll give you some updates. So, you know, instead of buying, fish emulsion and fish this and fish that, this is okay. There's that. Part of this here is where we're taking some of that big pile up there and moved it down here to mound it up and put some here. We'll put this last fish in here because I let it sit in the cooler a little bit too long and just, wouldn't be safe to eat them. So I'm going to put them down here and let them biodegrade here. They'll eventually just break on down there, just like everything else does. And so, and there we go. How's that for fish fertilizer? I mean, like literally. That'll break down and we'll see how long. It'll take some time. So if you ever go fishing and you just don't really feel like cleaning the fish, well, you can just take them and bury them here, and then the plants will just take it and convert it into food for you. So I mean, there's all kinds of ways that you can fertilize your garden. I don't know what that little thing is. I see them around here all the time, but so that's all kinds of ways you can fertilize your garden organically. And so we're continuing to kind of try to build up the things for the autumn garden. We're going it slow because the weather is hot, and I may end up waiting until it gets a little bit cooler. But anyway, there you go. Fish fertilizer. Check it out.